So I'm leaving work, and I kind of want to talk to y'all about something I was just talking to my friend about before it goes away on my brain. But it was about intimacy and intercourse and stuff like that. And I was talking to him about me asking for this girl number, right? Because she just a sweetheart, and I felt like we'll be good friends and stuff, type stuff. And I asked for her number, and I was like, I'm so happy I got her number. She's so sweet and stuff, and all that stuff. And he was like, you must like girls or something like that, because I'm always calling people cute or girls cute type stuff or whatever and all that. And I was like, no, I don't like girls. Just girls do be pretty, and even though I'm a female, I'm not gonna just act like they're not pretty type stuff. I just don't hate on females, I guess. And I just want to have, and then I was talking about my relationships with females compared to males, and how I don't have a lot of female friends, but I'm trying to build up my female friends because I feel like I want to have meaningful connection and relationships with people for a long period of time, and help each other grow and travel and be happy and have fun and take care of babies and stuff together and all this stuff. All this stuff that's really important type stuff. And I feel like I can't really do that with a male, because any male relationship I have, they have a crush on me. So everything is conditional. First of all, for one, it's conditional because they want to do it with me. Obviously, they don't want to just have a friendship with me most of the time. So for one, I don't want to have sex right now, so I'm not gonna do it with you. So I'm wasting my time, and they wasting their time, because all they're gonna do is wither away and fade away, and they're not gonna be here anymore eventually. So what am I even pursuing or having friends like this for, male friends, if they're not gonna really want to be my friend? Besides two of my friends that I got, the rest of them I know they just want to do it to me. That's why I don't really talk to people for real, and I just don't respond, because what we even talking about? That's all we about to talk about. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to do it with you. And now I expressed that directly, immediately, I'm not doing it, straight up. So we wasting our time. But okay, I respond every blue moon, but that's not what I want, honey. So with that being said, when I have male relationships or whatever, they're not beneficial or reciprocated, when it comes to growth and evolving and happiness and traveling and stuff like that, because they don't want to do that. They don't want that from me. They want my kitty cat, and I don't want to give it to you. So what are we doing? That's why I'm I need to build female relationships, just because the males, for one, they don't want to have a real relationship with me. They just want that because I don't know if they're conditioned to do that. I don't know what it is. I don't know. They just don't be really focused on the bigger picture, and they just gonna miss out, and it's totally fine. I just don't really care. I mean, it's my life, and that's their life, and if that's what they want, it's fine. But so for one, they don't want a real relationship with me most of the time, and for two, they're biased because they have a crush on me, so they're gonna be yes men to everything I say. And how is that gonna ever help me grow or anything? Or I need some criticism to know when I'm doing things wrong or doing them right, and so I can grow, do better at what I'm doing things wrong at, or do better at what I'm struggling with. And I can't do better if all you're gonna say is I'm doing everything right. Yeah, you need to let me know when I'm speak up, because they're not gonna speak up because they liking me, so, and they want my kitty cat, so they're gonna say everything nice they need to say in order to get that, but they're not gonna get it, so it's no point. But yeah, I noticed that when it comes to males and stuff, that's how I'm yeah, if I really want to build a meaningful connection, I need more female friends and stuff like that. And I'm not just choosing any female friends, because a lot of them are gossipy and messy. That's one of the reasons why I never really had a lot of female friends. But now that I'm older, and I realize that having a lot of male friends is really not beneficial, because they're not really on what I'm on at all, 0%. So really, I need to just find female friends that are not messy and not gossipy and really sweet and stuff like me, trying to grow and do better, So that's what I'm doing. So, and I noticed that all the interactions I have with her are pleasant, and she's a sweetheart and respectful, and like me and stuff. Like my other friend that I love so much that I always talk about to everybody. That's like the only friend I really got. The only girlfriend. I mean, I got like two girlfriends, including the girl I just tried to interact with that asked for her number. We're not really friends yet, so. But, and I would include my family, my cousins as my girlfriends too, but they're family, but they're still my friends. But in reality, all I have is two girlfriends, for real. Well, that I really talk to consistently, and actually hang out with outside of work type stuff. It's only two people. So I'm like, I want to build up my tribe and like have people to like start experiencing life with for real, and not just conditionally. Like when it comes to a male, they're all conditional. Like they don't really want to be your friend. They just want to get what they want from you, and that's it. And I just really that's just so childish, because half of them be way older than me. And I'm like, honey, if you're not trying to grow and stuff, then it's not even cute. Like, grow up at this point. Okay, I get it. Kitty cat is fun. It's nice. It's amazing. Okay, but bro, like, when you gonna want more than that? Like, you can have more than that with a female. You don't have to just have sex with her. Like, I'm way more than that. It's so much more to life in general, and it's so much more to a female than just intercourse. Because to be honest, it's not that serious. And I'm not saying it as in I just don't like sex and I'm like a robot. Everybody think I'm like a robot and I just don't like it. Why am I talking so? I mean, I don't really care. It's my YouTube. But everybody act like I'm like a robot and I don't have any tension or like anything. It's not that. I'm just like very picky, I guess, now that I went through like bad things. When it comes to that, I'm very like picky, and like I care about what I'm putting into my body. When that's including food, body parts, and everything. Like and people, emotions and spirits all get connected to you and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to just do that with anybody. It's a no. So like, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that I want to have a meaningful connection, a meaningful emotional and mental, god dang baby, a meaningful emotional and mental connection with somebody before I have a sexual connection with them. And I really want to be married, because like, if we're not like moving to something bigger, what are we doing? I'm not about to waste my time on you, and I'm like, I'm not even like a normal average female. Like, this is not what I really want to do in my life. Look at the type of stuff I'm talking about, the type of stuff I'm on. This is not for me. It's not for me. And if you can't see that I am, oh my God, if you can't see that I am bringing more to the table than my body, then obviously you don't need to be in my life at all. Because you obviously can't see. So for the people that like fade away into the background because they don't get sex from me, then I don't really care. You're not really hurting my feelings. All you're doing is helping me weed out the people that I don't need in my life, like, so that I can like move forward and like be successful. And like, all I do is like preach about success and growth and like help other people like get better. So if you're not like, you don't see that that's a good thing, then it's on you. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like just males I don't know if they just conditioned to believe that females are only good for certain things and that that's the main thing to get out of life. I don't know. It's really not, though. What is he doing? It's really not, though. It's really like, it's really so much more. And I know I offer so much more, and I know that since I offer so much more, I don't really want to have people in my life that's not on the same thing, because all it's going to do is bring me down. And since I know that having a lot of males in my life is really just gonna waste my time, and in turn it's bringing me down. So what am I doing? I'm gonna just focus on what I need to focus on, which would be building meaningful relationships with select people that are actually good for me, and I can be good for them, because I know what I have to offer to other people, you know. So yeah. built up the courage to ask for the girl's number. She's a sweetheart, and I feel like we seem like we have a lot in common. We can like hang out. Yeah, so I was happy when I built up the courage. I feel like she's a sweetheart, and she's always smiling and happy. And I feel like we have a lot in common from the looks of it. I don't really know her that much, but obviously I'm trying to get to know her so that we can build a meaningful connection and stuff like that. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I'm building the courage. And I was just reading my Michelle Obama book, right? I was reading it, and she was talking about how a lot of young people, or even older people, have a hard time like making new friends, and how it's so beneficial to have friends in your life to help you get through life, you know. And like basically it's funny because I was just reading it, and then I saw her at lunch, and I'm like, yeah, I was nervous, but I'm like, girl, well, just ask her, because like you always talk about you want to have more friends, more female friends, so now it's your shot. Do it then, girl. And I did it, so I'm happy.